Hello everyone and welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name is Monica and this is a bonus tea leaf fortune and angel messages reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you all so much for being here. Please do like, share, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is a timeless reading and it is also general, so keep that in mind. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And do check your other signs. Okay, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? We're going to start with the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Whoops. Okay, let's see what we've got so far. We've got the Four of Swords, insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion, and get some sleep. Okay, Gemini, time to stop those wheels from spinning, maybe meditate a little bit, do some yoga, get some extra sleep. Make sure you get to bed earlier. Or if it's one of those things where, excuse me, got a little frog in my throat. If it's one of those things, Gemini, where your sleep pattern has been off and you need to force yourself to wake up early one day, even though you haven't had enough sleep, but you need to force yourself to do it so that you can go to bed at a decent hour that night and get back to a normal sleep pattern. Make yourself do it. As long as, you know, you're safe and everything. You're not overtired to do the things that you need to do. But definitely like set your alarm, get up a little bit earlier than usual to reset your circadian rhythm. Okay, Gemini, what do we have next here? Whoops. Okay, so we have got the Six of Wands. Awesome, Gemini, this is victory. The Six of Wands. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success. Promotions, awards, or scholarships. Is that Gemini or what? That is really awesome, Gemini. Six of Wands, that's awesome. Okay, there's a victory there for you, Gemini. Okay, let's grab a third one. What else does Gemini need to know from the Angel Wisdom Tarot? Gemini. These readings I normally intend for about 30 days from whenever you start watching, but you can also come back. Sometimes things resonate the first time you watch and some things don't, and then when you come back at another time, if different messages pop out at you that seem to pertain to you, they're for you then. So whenever you're drawn to these videos, you can definitely come back more than once. And checking out your other signs too does help give you a complete picture. Always go with your intuition as far as what does resonate, what doesn't, and don't force things to make sense in your life script. I don't know where I got that from. Maybe some of you are auditioning for something. If so, Gemini, I'm seeing recognition from that card. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords now. Decisive, focused, driven, defensive. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. Gemini, does that make sense or what? Tell me that doesn't make sense. That's really amazing, okay? Look at these two together. Choose wisely. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success. And events that move with great speed, okay? The Six of Wands moves with great speed too. Can you see that? Look at the images on this card. Like just something wants to come in fast. So use your mental clarity in order to make your decisions. Don't jump on what your emotions are telling you to do. Emotions definitely do play an important part, but it's important to have that mental clarity. You know what? I don't know why I want to pull another card because I only want 3 from this deck, but I just kind of unconsciously picked up this deck again and wanted to shuffle. So let me just see if that was a habit or if maybe another message needs to come out of this deck for Gemini right now. Let's see, anything else for Gemini? What else does Gemini need to know here? So yeah, that answer that you need about something will come to you with much more ease if you quiet your mind and get that sleep that I spoke of when that first card popped out. All right, maybe that's it for Gemini, because I just don't feel like anything wants to pop out here anymore for this part of the message. Okay, Gemini, and now we're going to go on to the tea leaf fortune cards and see what messages come through here for you, Gemini. I hope everyone is doing great. This Mercury retrograde sure has packed a punch. Not in a bad way, actually. I mean, I think it's been good in a lot of ways, but wow. It's majorly powerful, and it's really seemed to implement some changes in a lot of people's lives that I know. All right, so far we've got the rabbit. It says different meanings for me. On the card, what it says is too much concern with sexual matters. So, but also the rabbit symbolizes abundance and prosperity. Okay, so I think that maybe some of you are thinking about starting a family. And we have a pet bunny in the family. So of course I think of that. But, you know, some of you may be animal lovers and have some bunny rabbits, and it's that time of year, isn't it? Our bunny won't have any babies, but, you know, maybe some of you have a pet that is pregnant and having babies soon. That happened to us last year. We took in a stray mother cat, and she had 5 babies, and we kept 2 of them. And it was around this time last year. A little bit later, but right around now. Okay, and then we got broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Okay, let's see what else we have along with this first message here. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. And you know what? I think, Gemini, if there is a wish that is not being granted right now, and you're bumming about it, it's spiritual protection. Spirit is saying, no, that thing you thought you wanted really, really bad, it's not the best thing for you, and we're protecting you from it. Okay? So know that you're being divinely protected from something. It might not seem like that big of a deal to you. Like, I just wanted such and such. It's not that big of a deal. What harm would it do anybody? But Spirit has something better for you. And in order to have the other thing that you had been really wishing for, you would have been blocking something bigger and better that's meant for you right now. So Spirit's like, no, that's not for you right now. That's not for you right now. Let's put a little bit of block or hesitation on this one thing, because there's something bigger and better for Gemini that's going to flow much better. And we've got the ink pot. Problems to be resolved, okay? So whatever this is, Gemini, you're going to figure it out real easy. You're going to figure it out really easy. It's going to be obvious to you. All right, Gemini. Very cool reading so far. Let's go on to your next message. Oh, these tea leaf messages are fun, but quirky sometimes. Well, that's all part of the fun. We've got something in November for you, Gemini. Something in November. I think maybe some of you might be finishing a program. And I'm thinking more formal education, but something that you will attain in November, which might seem an odd month when it comes to higher education, but not necessarily. I guess it depends on, you know, what type of program you're in, or continuing education, or whatever it may be. But it's going to happen. November. We've got the ant. Work, achievement, and success. So this could have to do with education for some of you. Okay, and you know, for others, if it doesn't have to do with outside education, it could be just, you know, your career and hard work. Maybe some of you are working on like some kind of pitch or something, and everything's going to come together in November. Okay, and you're going to receive recognition for it. And if it's some kind of big deal, I feel like it's going to go through. And if it doesn't, Gemini, if it doesn't go through, you're still going to receive recognition and a new opportunity through that thing that you were just presenting, working on, whatever it was. So never think that your work was for nothing. If you get turned down for something, you're still going to receive recognition for something better, and for something that is better for you and meant for you. Oops. All right, Gemini, what do we have here? I can't believe I called that. Getting together with friends. All right, Gemini. A lot of us are getting out there a little bit more than we have been able to for a very long time. And I think a lot of you are feeling some contentment being able to just see some friends and be together and just be, quote, normal. You know, maybe just sitting down with a friend and watching TV when you haven't been able to do that for a long time. Or getting outside, walking on the beach, anything, but it's going to be really cathartic for you to just be with a friend you haven't seen in a while, or a group of friends, in a safe and careful way, of course. I think that's going to help bring you a lot of balance, Gemini. Let's go on to our next, Let's go on to our next message after I pick this up. All right, Gemini, what else does Gemini need to know? Messages for Gemini. Oops. Tea leaf fortune cards. All right, Gemini. Here we got some flippers with the teapot, woman, and I'm going to draw one more, and then I will show these to you. Okay, we've got with it. Oh my gosh, these drive me crazy. We've got, all right, here we go. I'm just going to read these cards that flipped out. Okay, so we've got the teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So to me, what this means is just someone you're familiar with. Whether it feels like a girlfriend or feels like a guy friend or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just a reconnection with someone who you just feel right with, like your BFF. Even if it's someone that's kind of new in your life, it just feels that way. And it's like, oh God, life just feels so better because we're hanging out today. I think you're going to have that feeling soon, Gemini. Dealing with a relationship with a woman. Okay. So maybe there's a strong female figure in your life right now that's significant. And I see a lot of beauty in this card. The woman, the flowers, the background. I think it's just something that's going to make you happy. We've got the bow. You are highly thought of. I think there's an important friendship here. There's a fondness here that goes both ways. And I've got the month of December that wanted to pop out. That popped out in one of my previous readings. Something in December. We also got November. So I think maybe something will resurface in December that happens in November. And will bring more clarity to something. That's very interesting. I wonder what that's about. I'm going to try and do a clarifier here for that message from the tea leaf. Doesn't always work out that way for me. These cards, man. I don't know sometimes if I'm fumbling or what, but I know that card that popped out was meant to come out. Okay, I've got the tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance. So maybe this thing, this project that I was speaking of before feels risky to you. And it is. Like, you know, sometimes we have to put ourselves out there and take a chance, take a leap of faith and see what happens. But I'm not saying if you get turned down or that you're going to get turned down. I'm not necessarily feeling that, but I think for some of you, if things don't go the way that you think they are going or the way you want them to go, always know that all of your work was worth it and you're receiving recognition and another opportunity will open up for you. For others of you, this event will be a go. But I think there's a lot of positivity in whatever this like exciting endeavor is. All right, we're going to draw a couple from the angel answers for you, Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know from the angel answers? Oracle cards. Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know? I'm going to do a couple more shuffles and then I'm going to cut. Aha, there we go. Perfect timing, Gemini. What was I saying? Perfect timing. This is all meant to unfold because you've put forth energy and effort and recognized an opportunity or a chance for something you wish to achieve. All right, what else for Gemini? What else do we have for Gemini? All right, let's do these two. Helpful people, which keeps coming out. So this must be a very general message. I think a lot of you drawn to my readings need to know that you have a spiritual team that always has your back. Call out to your guides and angels. I always call to God first. I ask God and my guides and angels to be here, to give me guidance and protection. And I think that this message keeps coming out because everybody I'm reaching out to through these videos needs to know that, or be reminded that you have a spiritual team. And if you ask and are open to answers and guidance, they're there for you, and they're excited and they're partying when you say, oh God, guys, angels, please help me, please show me the way, I'm confused. They get excited, like, oh my gosh, this person is open to what we want to share and lead them to on their life journey that they're meant to have. Jeez Louise, that's intense. We got communicate clearly. Okay, Gemini. So Gemini is an air sign, all about communication. Communicate clearly in your prayers and your meditations. And communicate clearly in all relationships and in business. Communicate clearly what your wants and needs are, and whatever message or messages that you are trying to put out there or teach or show somebody else. Communicate clearly and with patience. Oh my gosh, Gemini, that's an awesome reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you again soon.